Hi guys, welcome to today's video. Today I'm going to be showing you a kind of day in the life of a medical social worker. I'm on my way to work now. We have huddle at 8 o'clock, and so I need to be there because I'm starting an additional position to what I already do. And there are going to be 2 new clinics that I'm working with, so I wanted to go over there and start to meet the staff, learn people's names, learn people's eyeballs just because everyone's wearing masks. But I just wanted to show you guys kind of like what that looks like. I obviously can't show you my surroundings. I obviously can't really show you pretty much anything as far as like patient interaction or conversations because everything is confidential. I obviously work in hospital, so there's HIPAA violations. There's just confidentiality in general as my practice and everything that we stand and believe for, that patients have a right to privacy. So I'll just kind of like walk you through. Today is Friday, and Fridays mean that I don't have any specific patients. Like my main clinic is actually closed, and normally I would work from home on Friday, but because I'm opening up these other clinics or working with these other clinics, I wanted to get to know the staff. So I told that manager that I would come today, and we can go into the office and work if we want to. So I'm just going to take this opportunity because I'm praying that I don't really have any crazy deliveries or issues. But yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing. It's not a typical day. I'll do another video of a weekday, even though that's even harder because that means a lot of my coworkers and staff are working as well. And I don't want to make anybody feel uncomfortable, weird, or that I'm breaking confidentiality and then we have other issues. So yeah, just bear with me. I know this is a long introduction, but I just wanted to clarify that before we get into the video, because if you're actually wanting to see specific things, you couldn't. You would have to be a practicum student and work with my hospital and be able to shadow me. So until that day happens, I can do the best that I can in order to show you and kind of walk you through it day by day, give you some instructions, and maybe I'll insert some videos to help you guys out. So thanks so much for watching. Let's get straight into the video. Okay guys, so they're doing work. So that's what you hear. That's what you hear. Wipe the lens a little, but I just made it to work. I have a badge that I have to put on in order to get access into my building and the hospital, so that people can identify me as a medical worker, professional. And yeah, so that has my key to get in my building, and then my ID I'm able to like swipe to get into other doors and on certain floors, like the maternal-fetal units and the NICU and things like that. So you need specific access in order to get to those places, and that's why I have my ID. And we have to wear a mask, so I'm putting on my mask and I'm going to walk in the building. I have some coworkers who like to talk a lot in the morning, so hopefully I'm able to record and they give me a little bit of space. Let's go. Hey guys, welcome to work. Let's get started. I'm gonna clock in right here and turn on all the lights because I was the first person in my office to arrive to work today. So here is where I just open up the census, which I can't show you what that looks like because it has a lot of patient information. So I usually open up my email, open up Google just so that I have it up for resources, and then I also open up our program, which allows me to get access to hospital census and things like that. So I'm gonna do that now so that I can know what's going on, and I usually take notes about my patients so that I'm up to date, because I didn't work yesterday, so I'm not sure what happened in the last 24 hours and what needs to be done today. Like sometimes I may come in not knowing that I have team decision meeting with Children's Division and the parents, so I have to like get myself together. But it is 7:29, so I have about 20 minutes to get ready for huddle. I have to walk across the street to participate in huddle, and I've never done it over there, so I have to like figure out where they do it. I believe they do it in the hallway area, probably like we do. So let's get to it. Alright, you guys, I have my ASCOM and my little portfolio thing to take notes and to keep track of who I see. And I'm on my way to huddle right now, and then I'm gonna go run over to the hospital to go see some of my patients, check on my babies, and get updates so that I don't have to go back over there after I leave. So if I'm already out, I try to just stay out and make sure that I get everything done so I'm not going back and forth if I don't have to. Sometimes I do, but because I leave early on Fridays, I want to make sure that I get everything done as soon as possible and as conveniently as possible. So let's head to huddle. Okay guys, I just tried to still go see one of my patients, but she's in active labor and she just cannot focus or pay attention to anything. So on to the next. So being a social worker, especially in a hospital, you are a mandated reporter, and you probably would do most of the reporting in the hospital. And so this is me completing a report due to prenatal drug exposure. My patients are usually always informed while they're getting their prenatal care that this will happen. So this is me just showing you exactly how it looks. So it starts off with the children of concern or child of concern, and the part that I'm covering is just my information. And so you just fill that out. You can complete the report online instead of doing it over the phone. And here I'm just following up with some hospital staff about my patients and any follow-up that I needed to do, any calls that I needed to make for Monday or the rest of the day. And then here's just me charting, making sure that all of my notes are being done, that I'm live charting, that as soon as it happens or as soon as I complete that encounter, that I'm charting everything to make sure that everything is up to date and current and that I'm not forgetting anything. So this is me on the phone trying to reach one of my patients, just follow up with her since one of her babies is in the NICU. I just wanted to check in with you, see how you were doing, see if there's anything that we could do to possibly assist you or help you or provide you with any answers to any questions that you had, if possible. I do leave today at 12 o'clock, so if you could give me a call before then, or if you don't, that's totally fine. You can just call and leave a message at the number that I'm calling on now. I hope that you're doing well, and I just wanted to make sure that you were getting information from your children's vision worker. So just wanted to make sure that you had everything you needed. Like I said, if you have any questions, concerns, or if you need any assistance with anything, please do not hesitate to let me know. Thank you. Have a great day. Bye. And here I am, just carving out a little time to enjoy my breakfast, taking a little break from my busy morning. Okay guys, I just had a delivery, so luckily this patient didn't use any drugs. Sorry, I'm washing my hair while she was pregnant. So I don't have to make a children's division report, which saves up a lot of time and waiting. She is proceeding with adoption, and she already has her adoption parents, the adoptive parents identified as a family. So I'm about to call my coworker because I've never really had it done this way. Like usually they've used drugs and we still involve children's division until we get all the documents from the adoption agency or lawyer. But I don't know if she can be discharged with the baby because our babies that don't have drugs in the system don't stay as long as the babies who do have drugs in the system or MNT. So I just wanted to clarify that because I've never had that situation in almost 2 years that I've been working here. So I hope you can hear me. So yeah, I am about to just make my little breakfast and call it a day. As far as that goes, I just completed all my notes. So hopefully nothing else pops up that needs immediate attention. We actually didn't do huddle this morning because I guess there wasn't a lot of patients on the schedule, and then the person who conducts huddle is super busy this morning and running behind, so they just like gave the nurse practitioners an update on what to expect today. So yeah, that's all we're doing. I'll check back in later. Okay guys, so I did want to be able to show you what our office kind of looks like and what kind of the flow is, what our rooms look like. So I'll show you first where the patients go and are provided with like a urine cup to pee in for their urine drug screens and like run out their tests, not just for drugs, but you know, just overall wellness for prenatal care. And then get their blood drawn in here. They get their vitals checked in this room. Okay guys, so this is the room where the patients first go in to go get any vitals done, to check in with any updated medication lists and things like that. That's our front desk. Here is an office where the doctor can meet with the patient if they have any questions, concerns about anything that's happened in the office. This is an example of what a patient room looks like. You can see the monitors. There's the NST right there to check the baby's heartbeat and movement. And the chair is a recliner. It's super comfortable too. There's a station to wash your hands, trash, Kleenex, cleaning supplies. There's a big old TV. This room is actually connected to the bathroom, which usually stays locked. Here's a bathroom, and we actually do have a shower, which is pretty cool and pretty nice for if our patients want to shower. We have an ultrasound room. It's pretty standard. It has all of the basic things that an ultrasound room has. The TV so you can see your baby on the big screen. And yeah, it's pretty cool. It's a pretty nice office. We have several different rooms to have multiple patients there. Here's a consult room where the social workers and the therapists use a lot to speak one-on-one and more privately and intimately with the patients or their support system. That's where our licensed counselor stays. Here's the break room, a restroom for employees, and more patient rooms. Here's another monitor, and this is where patients can donate clothes, where we wash and then we bring back so that other moms who are in need can get them if they want. Here's a room where we keep like diapers and other supplies. Here's our office, and I'll show you the rest later. Guys, because my coworker is off, I'm going to help her get diapers for our clinic for our moms, so that when they come in for their appointments, if they need diapers, we can provide them that. So that's what I'm about to do. You're balancing on the diapers. I'm hot. I need to take the sweater off. I have to come back and get the second amount. This is only the first load. The second load is a lot shorter, but I would be able to do it if I had another person to help me. So after putting up the diapers and organizing all of that, here I'm just putting up some paperwork, shredding up some documents that don't need to go or belong in the trash. And I'm just going to organize for Monday and figure out my schedule, figure out what I need to follow up with my patients on, check in with them. And right here I'm showing you guys what our system kind of looks like. Because it's Friday, we don't have any patients on the schedule. It is blank, but normally you would see names right there and what they're kind of coming in the office for. You can click on a specific date and see when that patient or what that schedule looks like for that day. Here I'm just showing you an overview of the rest of the offices in our clinic. This is where the nurse practitioner sits and also our lead nurse. And then the office that I showed you before is where our physician and our psychiatrist sits. They share their own opposite days. And our pharmacist was also in that corner office. So this is the end of my day. I'm clocking out and heading home. Alright guys, I just clocked out and I'm heading home. Did a lot of running around today, so a little dehydrated, not drinking enough water. Left my water bottle at home, but that's it. This is half a day of me working. I don't work full days Friday yet, so I'm still just half day. So I get off earlier, so it's imperative that I get a lot of stuff done on time. Get all my charting done usually like right away, and sometimes I get off at 12 o'clock, but this time I just kind of like waited around to see if the children's division worker will call me back, but she didn't. So thanks guys so much for watching the video. I hope that you enjoyed, and if you have any questions, comments, or anything, please leave them down below. Bye guys.